In this episode of Safe Money Retirement Radio, we'll look at how having the right process can make all the difference in the world, what the answer to the number one question I get is, and we'll look inside a case file where a 38-year-old young woman received a lump sum death benefit and was looking for growth and safety. Let's get started.
Is your retirement money safe? Really safe? Find out today on Safe Money Retirement Radio with your host, Tim Wood.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Safe Money Retirement Radio. I'm your host, Tim Wood. This podcast and on-air show is dedicated to those of you who struggle with the fear of losing your retirement savings because of forces outside your control. My goal is always to empower you with the knowledge to protect and even grow your retirement, all without any fear of market losses. Stay tuned to hear the answer to the number one question I get. But first, I want to start off today by talking a bit about process. Having a process in place for any business transaction is essential for smooth and consistent results. Now, I will say my process is a bit different than most, so let me explain. Many advisors go into a meeting with a potential client with a product or even multiple products in mind, and then work off of what your requirements and comments are to guide you to one of those products. Now, that's a proven approach that has been working for decades and will continue, but at the Plan Advisor, I take a slightly different approach for my process. I start my process with a brand new client with what I call a fact finder appointment. And by the way, these days especially, I can meet you however works best for you. We can talk on the phone, do a private video chat, or meet at my office or at your home, whatever works best for you. Anyway, the fact finder appointment is where my potential new client and I get to know each other and develop trust. Part of this process involves taking an honest and open look at exactly where you are financially right now, and then discussing how that will look different after retirement begins, or after another 5 years of retirement, or once your spouse passes, or a variety of other things related to your specific situation. From that, we can together develop a roadmap to get you from where you really are right this moment to where you want to be at retirement, or in 5 years, or when your spouse passes, or whatever. After we've completely agreed upon where you are now and where you want to be in the future, then and only then will we start looking at companies and products. And at that point, the product is almost an afterthought. It's just the vehicle to get you where you want to go. And because I'm fully independent, I can basically help you find the absolute best option to get you from point A to point B with the most secure and highly rated company, with the absolute best product in the market. Now, if someone came to me and said they wanted a specific product, of course I'd help them get it. But the fact is, most people know what they want to accomplish, they just don't know how to do it. And that's where I come in. You don't need to lose another night's sleep worrying about what your plan is going to be. There are ways you can still earn market-like returns without any market risk and cut the fees you're paying to a broker, all while knowing your money is completely protected and safe. Give me a call at 855-PLAN-ADVISE or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com now for more details. And just so you know, every product I work with for retirement planning comes with a contractual guarantee that you'll never lose a dollar due to a stock market decline, while at the same time, these products guarantee to lock in your yearly gains. And these products can include the option to receive a guaranteed income you can never outlive and a substantial long-term care benefit if and when you ever qualify for it. Now, let's take a minute to talk about the number one question I have been getting, especially lately, and that is, what should I do with my retirement savings? That's obviously a really good question, and I do have a straightforward, no-nonsense answer that everyone can agree on, but very few actually do. The magic is in the doing, people, just like everything else. What should you do with your retirement savings, you ask? Well, here's the answer. Make a plan. Sounds simple, right? Well, it isn't. Here's what you really need to do. You need to take a serious look at exactly where you are now, and I'm talking real numbers from your bank, your retirement investment accounts, your assets, your liabilities, your potential points of pain, as I call them, which are nothing more than foreseeable issues that are going to hurt, but can be planned for and prepared for if it's looked at honestly and openly before it happens. Once you can see the reality of where you are now and think about what you want to happen in the future, then a plan can be implemented to help guide you towards the destination you've chosen. I'd also recommend you contact me for a free copy of the Safe Money book and the Safe Money Retirement Kit at absolutely no charge or obligation. Really, that kit will answer a lot of your questions and help the planning process get started. Also remember, you still don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Look at putting at least some of your savings into a Safe Money retirement product so you can have some security and protection from the storms that will come, because we all know there are more storms coming from the street, Washington, big business, and everywhere else. The general rule in this industry is to have about whatever your age is as a percentage to be in a safe money product. So what I mean is, if you're 70 years old, you may want to consider having about 70% of your retirement nest egg in a product that can provide market-like returns with none of the risk. Now, how this works is you would be under a guaranteed contract with an insurance company to receive a percentage of any market gains, which is typically called a participation rate, but you're insured against any losses from market volatility. Any advisor will tell you that losses in your portfolio could severely limit your retirement income and possibly cause you to run out of money long before you'd planned. So what are you waiting for? My no-risk strategies can guarantee no losses from any market downturns and no management fees. I promise you, I have never lost one night's sleep worrying about my clients' retirement dollars, and I never will because they're not at risk. So give me a call at 855-PLAN-ADVISE or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com now for more details or to speak with me directly. And don't forget to register for your free copy of the Safe Money book and the Safe Money Retirement Kit. In this week's noteworthy retirement news, we'll look at the immediate financial effect on retirees when someone in the family passes. There's always long-term effects, right, with the loss of income or guidance, but for many families, it's difficult just covering the immediate cost relating to medical bills or deductibles. You've got the service and funeral home cost, caskets, gravesite costs. I mean, it can really add up fast. The simple solution to this issue, it's what's called a final expense policy, which is nothing more than a guaranteed issue, simple life policy with some really great benefits. First, they are very affordable for most any budget, and they are guaranteed issue, meaning no medical exams and no underwriting. They also accumulate cash value, and your rate will never go up for the rest of the insured's life. I recommend them very highly to help offset the financial burden that can really throw a family into a tailspin after just dealing with losing a loved one. You can find more info about final expense policies on my site, which is theplanadvisor.com. For this week's case file, we're going to look at a 38-year-old woman that received a death benefit from her grandmother and wanted to know what she should do with a lump sum of $150,000. Now, she didn't really need to use it right now and wanted to set it up to help her supplement her retirement in 20 years or so. So after looking at several options, she chose a Safe Money fixed index annuity where she can still participate in market gains but never the losses. And even though there could be a fee depending on when she did it, she would have access to all of her money in the future if she ever needed it. She says she loves the fact that she now has her own real retirement plan and just kept thanking her grandma. I can help you start a plan as well. Just give me a call at 855-PLAN-ADVISE or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com right now, and don't forget to register for your free copy of the Safe Money book and retirement kit while you're there. For today's full chord, I want to talk about trust. Ernest Hemingway said, "The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them." Well, in this culture of today, we're encouraged not to trust anyone anymore, but I believe most people are worthy of our trust. We as a nation need to get back to trusting our neighbors. Ronald Reagan said, "Trust, but verify." And I agree with that also. But it all starts with trust. Give someone your trust this week, and who knows, it could become one of the greatest things you will ever do.
Are your retirement investments safe? Really safe? Or does your plan advisor work for the insurance companies instead of working for you? It happens more often than you might think. Tim Wood is the independent plan advisor that many of your neighbors count on to guide them to a safe and prosperous retirement while eliminating the worry and hassle others face daily. There are safe money retirement products that protect your investment, but you must know where to look. With complete protection from market losses and a constant percentage of market gains, you'll soon discover why so many trust Tim Wood as their guide to a safe and secure future. Discover products that include bonuses, guaranteed returns and incomes, survivorship benefits, and death benefits that can be assigned to multiple beneficiaries. Never worry about market losses again. Protect your hard-earned retirement now. Call 855-PLAN-ADVISE. That's 855-PLAN-ADVISE. Or visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com for your free copy of our Safe Money book, Protecting You from Losses, Fees, and Inflation. Go to SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com now, and we'll send you the Safe Money book. It's absolutely free. Then sleep easy tonight knowing your investments are secure. This message is brought to you by Tim Wood and theplanadvisor.com. Medicare, life, and Safe Money Retirement made easy. Visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com right now.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Safe Money Retirement Radio Show. Join me again next week to continue your free Safe Money Retirement education. Until then, keep it safe and visit SafeMoneyRetirementRadio.com. Take care.